Has there been any frustration at all, like during the preseason, you having to not be back there on kick return, knowing that they're just giving the opportunity to someone else because they already kind of know what you can do? Is it frustrating at all, or are you just taking it in stride?
I think it's all about mindset. I think glass half full, glass half empty. You know what I mean? I'm at a place where they've seen what I can do. They trust me. I put it on tape. They give me opportunities, and I'm taking advantage of them. So I think there's I trust the process. You know what I mean? That's how I got here. That's how I've been able to stay here, and if that's what's going to keep me here, that's going to keep me here. So just trusting the process is taking advantage of any opportunities I get. I think, that says something about their trust. That says something about things that I've done and put on tape, and looking forward to continuing to prove it.
How do you keep those skills sharper than not getting necessarily the life builds to work on?
Yeah, I think there's always an opportunity to keep your skills sharp. It's all about intentionality. I know, even with being out here, walkthroughs, you can go through the motions. You can get 1,000 reps doing that. But if you're being intentional, 10 reps goes farther than 1,000. So catching balls after practice, going through walkthroughs, going today, using those full speed reps, watching film, watching other folks who do it and do it well, even if those are my teammates, even if those are the first 2 games, seeing some guys do things well. Okay, what do they do that I can integrate into my game? So there's always an opportunity to learn, for sure.
What about you at the running back position? Was there a focus that you had on this offseason specifically to get better there?
Of course. I think this marks a year official being a running back, so definitely a lot to learn. I think being in a room like ours is definitely been a pleasure. You got vets like Jamal and DeAndre Swift, of course, and then even guys like JJ stepping in, coming into his 5th year, so they've learned a lot. Of course, Jamar being a young guy that's played really well, and of course Craig Reynolds, who comes to work every day. I can't imagine a better running back room to continue to learn how to play running back and play it well. So just taking tidbits from them. The cool thing about our room is we're competitive as hell. Like, as you guys know, we're all battling for spots, but we bring an energy to the room. It's like, all right, how can I make you better? How can you make me better? There's no secrets in our room. Let's share our stuff and add it together. So it's been a pleasure for sure. Getting better every day.
Where do you think your game has taken the biggest steps so far?
I think one thing I've definitely been focusing on is being more comfortable, being more poised. Obviously, there's a big learning curve. There's levels to this. Last year I'm more so trying to figure out where to line up. You know what I'm saying? What gap to run through. Whereas now, say, if I can add poise and more comfortability to my game, now it's like, okay, let me take in more of what Deuce is teaching in terms of, is it a jam front, learning fronts, where are my eyes before the play starts. So, the more comfortable I get, the more I can kind of hone into those things where, a lot of times it's more instinct for me right now, speed, like how can I use my athleticism, but I'm beginning to be able to, take those steps to the next level, which I think is going to vastly improve my game.
What is JJ managing to
Well, he's like the second most seasoned guy in there after Jamal, I'd say now. So, he's a young cat, but he's played a lot of ball, and he's played in some games. He's had a lot of success. It's been interesting. I was tackling him for 4 years at Northwestern, and now he's in the backfield with me. So it's been crazy, but he's also a guy that puts his head down and works. He knows the game. He's intelligent. So, even now, like, he'll pull me to the side, be like, oh, you could have done this or that. I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel that. And so I think that goes back to the room in general, being able to help each other out. But JJ also, he's had success, running down the field on special teams, and I've been able to kind of give him some tips here and there of how he can improve his game. And, we thought the room was competitive. Here comes JJ. Now we're going to another level. So it's actually been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of positivity in the room, just making each other better, honestly. And it's I think, regardless of how it all plays out, we all can't be here, but we're all going to be better players wherever we go. That's for damn sure.
What's it like having a guy like Deuce coach you up?
My guy, Deuce. Man. It's fun. He keeps things interesting. I've been places where you come in and you're like, I don't really know if I want to be here today. I think this is a place where guys want to be here. It goes for Deuce. It goes for every other room as well. I think they'll tell you, like, these are some of the best coaches they've had, if not the best. And having a coach like Deuce who actually understands the game. This is my first running back coach, but talking to other guys, they're like, this is the first running back coach we've had that actually coaches us, that actually teaches us the game and breaks it down. So I think it's been a blessing for me to do what I've done, to switch over to running back, and then to have an opportunity to actually learn the game at the running back spot. And he always keeps things lively and interesting as well, as I'm sure you guys know. So it's definitely a pleasure on all fronts.
Are you watching Hard Knocks at all?
I tap in every now and then. I feel like I definitely get a good dose as it is. So I think I need to take a little break when I'm not here, hearing that man in my ear. So.
Does he pick a little bit on you specifically? Because the clips that we've seen, you've kind of taken the front of it.
I think there's levels. I think Jamar definitely gets it the worst. He definitely gets it the worst. And I'm a lighthearted dude, so I think I come in around second just because we kind of go back and forth a little bit. Some other guys can be a little more sensitive. He can't really get on other guys, so I have pride in what it is. I got thick skin, you know what I'm saying? The other day I'm like, dudes, you can't keep making jokes. I'm about to start roasting you back one of these days. Like, I can only take it for so long. So I told him I was going to wait, But if he keeps trying me, y'all might have to see some other clips the other way around.
All right, so I'm glad to see the toothpick is in. I need to know what's you don't ever take it out on the field even, do you?
Nah, never.
What's the story there? What's the origin of the toothpick?
It started back in high school. I was like a sophomore in high school. I was supposed to help me stop biting my nails. I still bite my nails to this day, so it worked for a little bit, and then people just got used to me having the toothpick, kind of just stuck around. Now you guys see it every day. Yeah.
Has it ever? I mean, honestly, has it ever backfired? Like, have you ever
Nah.
hit a guy and suddenly it's in your nose or something?
Nah, nothing like that. No problems ever. Trust me. That's always a hazard though, getting it through the coach. Like, hey, I'm good. I do this. They don't trust it for a little bit, but I always got to break the ice and let them know I'm good.
What's this camp been like?
It varies. I could lose one and have to. It varies. I can't give you all that information, but
So what has this camp been like for you? We've seen you probably play just about as many snaps as anybody here on the defense. What do you feel like you've shown through this offseason as they're coming up on roster decisions here?
Oh man, I just hope I show them what type of player I am, what type of guy I am, what type of teammate I am, especially. Try to be dependable, reliable. Hopefully I've shown that over the preseason games. Like you said, I've got to be back there a lot. Me and Kerr been back there at safety, so it's been fun, man. It's been a great time. Got a young dude out there with me, so it's good to be out there with him, teaching him, letting him grow, watching him grow. So can't complain, man.
Looks like you're a babysitter out there.
Not no babysitter, man. That's a grown man, trust me. He holds his own out there. He don't need me. But it's just fun to see him grow, man. A young guy, I was just that 2 years ago myself, big eyes, big lights, and whatever. So it's just cool to see him grow, and that's a hell of a player. So it's fun out there playing with him.
You see a guy with that kind of length, like Tracy too, like you're like, damn man, why couldn't God give me a little bit more?
Yeah, I'm blessed with what I got, man. Definitely can't complain.